A lot of people I meet with think they're ready to retire. They've hit a number. They've been saving for 30 years. They've done what they were told to do. And then we sit down and start looking at the actual math. And the picture is different from what they expected, not because they failed, but because the plan they built was based on assumptions that nobody ever challenged. So today I want to challenge some of those assumptions because the gap between what most people think retirement looks like and what it actually looks like is where the financial plans fall apart. Here's the reframe. Retirement readiness is not about how much you've saved. It's about whether what you have saved can generate income that lasts longer than you do. Those are two completely different questions. And most retirement planning stops at the first one. The research is consistent on this. The two biggest threats to a retirement plan are not bad investments. They're underestimating costs and ignoring inflation. Healthcare expenses alone increase faster than general inflation. A couple retiring today at 65 can expect to spend over $300,000 on healthcare costs alone over the course of their retirement. And that number doesn't include long-term care costs. And in the reality that people are living longer, longevity risk is real. And running out of money in your 80s is not a hypothetical. And suddenly hitting the number looks a lot less like a finish line and a lot more like mile 20 of a 26-mile race. Let me be specific. If you're between 58 and 67 and your retirement plan is built around a savings balance rather than an income strategy, you have a gap. Not a crisis, but a gap. And gaps are fixable when you find them early. So ask yourself these three questions. Number one, do you know exactly what your monthly income will look like in the first year of retirement from every source? Number two, have you stress tested that income against inflation over 20, 30 years? Number three, do you know what happens to your plan if one of you needs long-term care, let's say in year 10? And if you answered no to any of those, you don't have a retirement plan. You have a savings balance. And those are not the same thing. The people who retire well aren't the ones who saved the most. They're the ones who converted what they saved into a plan that accounts for the full picture: income, taxes, inflation, creditor protection, health care, and longevity. All of it working together. If this conversation is landing for you, there's a free pre-retiree resource in the description. It's part of our Knowledge Vault, and it walks you through exactly the gaps I just talked about, including a one-page self-assessment you can do in about 5 minutes. So start there. See where you actually stand. And if the assessment surfaces questions you can't answer on your own, the link to book a pre-discover session with me is in the description too. 30 minutes, no cost, just a real conversation about whether your plan holds up. And be blessed.